Hello, hello again. Happy Friday to you. Hope your week went exceptionally well. If it didn't, I hope it at least ends well. I hope this video definitely adds something to your day, especially at the end of a very full week. I know personally for me, it was quite full, as well as when I look on a number of different social media feeds that I have, seeing a lot that's going on a macro level around the country, around the world, that obviously has people feeling all kinds of different ways. So I hope in general, but especially in this video, that in this episode, that it would definitely be some kind of light to you, make you smile, make you laugh. Of course, you get some helpful information as we bring our Way Less, Live More in 2017 video series to an end at the beginning of next week. So to drop the first item for today, today's unexpected cause of weight gain is hormones in meat and dairy. Videos that I saw this week on Facebook, you might have seen it as well, was of poultry in the process of being packaged, and right before it's put in the yellow styrofoam container and wrapped with plastic, there was a man who was injecting the poultry with something that plumped the chicken up, which more times than not, that is hormones. And so whatever the animal, the source, is receiving, those of us who are partaking of it get whatever it receives. Talk about getting more than what you bargained for. And so this is why many times you hear people speak about benefits of buying organic food or buying from a farmer's market. Many times you can actually tell the difference between foods that are organic or sold by someone who has grown the food versus food that maybe is sold at a major grocery chain. You could just tell the difference between the foods. This is one of the main benefits, that you can get foods that doesn't have additional items that your body won't operate as effectively with, and certainly don't want to be giving our little ones if you are feeding little ones in your household. Second item for today, in terms of a tip to drop the pounds, is to eat breakfast. So a few videos back, we talked about needing to drink water and it being something that we all know that we need to do, but being chronically dehydrated, this item falls within that same vein. We all know that eating breakfast is a good idea, but for various reasons, many of us don't partake of breakfast at the beginning of our day. So some of the main benefits of eating breakfast is that it gets our metabolism going. It also helps with our blood sugar levels not dropping, because when those levels drop, it affects our energy, it affects our mood, even affects our cravings as well. So even if we can start to get something in our system, even if it's something small at the beginning of our day, we'll really start to see the benefit of it. Maybe it's not right after you wake up, if you're someone who realizes I don't have much of an appetite in the morning. But especially if you haven't been eating breakfast, starting to have just a little something in the morning, you'll start to be able to see your body adjust accordingly to it getting fed at the beginning of the day. Third item for today, in regards to a factor that could be weighing you down, is needing vacation time. Many of us who are ambitious or have full schedules feel like we can't make the time to add in a little R&R, but actually some of the best inspiration happens in the times of vacation. Value your work, your downtime and your work the same, and you'll actually start to see them actually balance one another out. One doesn't have to be sacrificed for the other. And then finally, the last item for today in regards to feeding your soul is to spend time in nature. One of my favorite quotes from Albert Einstein, you've likely heard it, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said, "Look deep into nature and you will understand everything." That quote speaks to me on so many levels, but even on a basic level of spending time in nature, even if possible on a daily basis. spending time in nature without your phone, without your tablet, even without your dog if it's a very active dog. So that way you can spend some time to just be there, perhaps at a sunset. Just taking that view in really has a way of subduing you, bringing you back into the central lane, so to speak, especially at the end of a very busy, active, or even stressful day, as a way of reducing that stress also. So, as always, I would love to hear, do you spend any time in nature yourself? What have been the benefits for you? Is that an item that you want to add to your to-do list, so to speak, in 2017? Also, vacation time. Is that something that you want to spend more time doing as well, realizing coming out of 16 that you weren't doing so much of? Do let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. See you at the beginning of next week.